Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. And today I have a frustrating, a painful video for you guys. Today's video we are taking Thor Ragnarok up to rank 3. And it's always a bit soul-crushing moment when you end up ranking a champion that you absolutely hate. And I hate Thor Ragnarok. I hate everything about him. Not just his abilities, also the way he looks, also what he represents, and also the fact that he has destroyed Thor Ragnarok movie for me. Because of this bloody wanker and Korg, I cannot rewatch that movie anymore because Malcolm's of Champions has quite honestly made me hate them. I think Thor Ragnarok could possibly be one of the worst representations of an MCU character. With Iron Man, at least there is the excuse that he's severely outdated and there is a hope for a buff or something. Thor Ragnarok, even if his abilities get buffed, we're still gonna get that ugly hunchback Neanderthal ape animation style with that stupid shield and a stupid club that he pretty much never used aside from like 10 seconds in a movie. And honestly, I would be much happier if they would just remove this Thor from the game and just replaced it with some other version of Thor, completely different abilities, completely different animations. But it is what it is, and obviously, because Kabam likes to torture us sometimes, they have also made him one of the highest prestige characters in the game, which is the reason why I'm taking him up all the way to rank 3 as a 6-star character, because 6-star prestige will be meaningful for a very long time, and he is currently the fourth highest 6-star prestige champion, with more than likely sliding up to third spot, I believe, once we get to rank 4s or rank 5s as 6-stars. So there's that. And with the prestige rank ups, I kind of think it's better just to go for the highest possible option, rip it off like a band-aid. Do not try to find some sort of middle ground, just rank up the highest prestige. So once that's done, I can put it out of the mind, out of the sight. Right, so obviously I do have some gameplay, but honestly, even with full synergy team, which he has in this team, in this video, is just nothing. It really is nothing for a 6-star rank 3 champion. Now, there is another interesting thing that Proxima Midnight synergy with Thor Ragnarok is actually broken. I have Proxima Midnight on my team, which you can see after this fight's finished, but I will not be gaining the power gain at 30 combo intervals. I will be gaining it at 40. So basically, Proxima Midnight synergy is absolutely busted as well here in this situation. But I don't think anybody really actually uses Thor Ragnarok for anything. Therefore, nobody really cares. And chances are that it has been busted for a really long time. It's just that quite literally nobody cares about it, which is again quite sad state of affairs for such a beloved character, for such a beloved movie. To have this as a representative in this game is just bad. And again, I think the situation with this guy is much worse than, let's say, with OG Iron Man or OG Cap. Because you give those guys a buff or a complete rework or whatever their abilities, and they have potential to be good. You give this guy a buff, he will still look like a freaking ape with a club. He looks like about minus 15 IQ, and it's just ugly. Thor Ragnarok is, I think, one of most hated characters in the game for people because again he's kind of forced upon people because of his prestige, and if you are playing high tier games, prestige is a factor and you kind of have to rank him up. So I realize what I have to do, and I understand that this is the best choice for my account, but it doesn't make me enjoy this guy at all. You can see that he's 6-star rank 3, 104 hits, and Winter Soldier is still at like 30 something percent. And that is with a full synergy team, as in like champion synergy, where he gets extra extra attack based on combo. That is with Korg synergy, where he gets those fury buffs when opponent's cornered. That's with the Gladiator Hulk synergy, where he gets plus 60 attack when that his God mode is active. And the only thing that is kind of like short to maxing out Thor Ragnarok here is really just the signature ability, because if he's higher sig, his gold mode lasts longer. So that is it. There's not much else like you can do to make him better in this game. And honestly, but from what I remembered when I was testing out my rank 5 5-star, he seemed at the very least a little bit better. Right now, he just seems so average and so bad and so ugly and can't really be helped. But on the bright side, it's not like he's my first or second or third rank 3 6-star. He's my 21st, so that means I do have 20 other rank 3 champions that all without fail are significantly better champions than this guy. Every single one of them. And yeah, this is going to be one of those rank ups where I'm going to be happy if I get to utilize him on Alliance War Defense, because that is about as much use he will ever get. And yeah, other than that, he's obviously just going to sit on the bench. Perhaps get brought in a quest for a synergy at some point or another. But more or less everything about this character is just mediocre and bad and frustrating. Except the prestige, obviously. The prestige is delightful. Hence we are having this video. And I understand that this isn't exactly the most positive video, and I'm not trying my best to bring the best of character to the line, because fact of the matter is there isn't much to like about him. He has some useful abilities, but they really don't come together well, and they do not represent Thor well at all. He's much more of a generic barbarian whose level 3 makes him go berserk. That's about it. And yeah, so this fight's gonna finish a bit quicker. He has like basically his max damage output, so he has like 6k light crits, 8k medium crits, so I suppose it's kind of decent. No, it's really not. Some shock damage, wonderful. Now, I did also take him in a labyrinth, and this first fight, I did lose my combo like twice. I think I got hit 5 times in total, and that also reduced his damage output and obviously slows the fight down. And with that first fight, I ended up on, one second, let's check it out. Here we go, 466 hits. And then I went back in. I figured at the very least, I should put in some effort to demonstrate the best of this guy, right? So, class advantage, Labyrinth of Legends. Let's open this bad boy up. Again, keep in mind though, Proxy Midnight's energy would make a significant impact on the fight itself, I think, because I would be more free to drop some level 2s and stuff like that. And also if I had Max Sig, obviously, then he would have a bit more damage as well. But under these conditions, let's try our best to make this guy shine. So obviously, the initial bit of the fight is boring. We need to look at after we are at 100 hit combo at the very least, because of the champion synergy. He has gained like 80% attack, I believe. So it's not the biggest increase, but it's definitely not the worst. And at this point, well, we are doing some damage there. There are some damage numbers, right? And I believe we could have much better uptime of our God mode, again, at a max sig, which unfortunately I do not have. But let's just see what happens here. So 125 hits in, he still has 77% of his health. And we're sitting through yet another one of his level 3s. And that does exactly 15,000 damage, which is excellent. Not bad for a rank 3 6-star, right? And we have like an armor break. Oh, 6k mediums. Wonderful. Excellent. On the bright side, well, at the very least, they do have reduced ability accuracy, I suppose, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, needless to say, it was utterly unimpressive. Eventually, we do get the job done. Takes a while, really does. So this fight has already lasted 9 minutes up until this point. Basically about a 10-minute takedown of Realm of Legends Red Hulk. And I think Sweden just uploaded a 5-minute takedown of Star-Lord, who is double health pool opponent, in half the time, which is 5 minutes. So 407 hits. That was the best I could do here. So here we go, our beloved Thor Ragnarok, everybody's favorite champion, everybody's prestige horse, right? Right, no, I'm serious though. I'm just gonna stop moaning. Obviously, it is prestige rank up. As I said, he does have some potential on lines for defense. It's fair enough. Outside of that, I do not want to touch this character with a 6-foot pole because he sucks and he stinks and he's a piece of turd. And I never have gotten an ounce of enjoyment from using this champion. Just gotten frustrated. So yeah, that's about it. It's just a champion that's going to sit on a bench forever and ever. But it's just one of those rank ups you kind of have to do and get it over with. Ranked up my 5-star Thor Ragnarok for prestige reasons when that was important. Now I'm ranking up my 6-star, especially since 6 stars are still only at rank 3. 6-star prestige is going to matter for a very, very long time. And by the looks of it, he probably will remain in top 5 for, well, quite decent amount of time. And even if he doesn't, then up until I get any new champion that has higher prestige and then can't sig them up, will be even longer. Now, currently, he actually doesn't affect my prestige yet as well, because he's sig 94. And I need exactly 3 more sig levels for him to tie my lowest prestige in my top 5 champion. And then once he gets 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th sig level, then he's going to actually start bumping up my prestige. So I didn't even get an immediate prestige rank up, but I would have had to do this sooner or later, so I just decided to get it done and over with. So either way, prestige as a mechanic is not loved by anyone, but it is part of this game, and need to take into consideration, especially if you are playing for top AQ alliances. So there we go. And yeah, that will just about do for today's video, man. Yeah, screw Thor Ragnarok and Korg while you're at it. Korg is cancer. Anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about